Everyone says they'd love to live in their favorite anime world. Well, that's until it's Attack on Titan. Yeah, sure, you get to keep the swords and the cool ODM gear, but you also get eaten alive by a smiling giant before your first date. People in other shows die because of fate or scary villains. Here, you die because you went outside to hang the laundry at the wrong time. Everyone's born inside giant walls that are supposed to protect humanity. Sounds safe, right? Except no one remembers who built them, what's beyond them, or why there are giant naked people outside waiting to eat you. It's the kind of security that looks strong. Until one day, a 60-meter Titan kicks your neighborhood open. And when those walls come down, you don't even get a chance to scream before your Titan food. No soldiers coming to save you, no warning sirens. And even if you somehow survive the attack, congratulations, you've just unlocked a new trauma arc. You grow up terrified, angry, and with zero idea who the real enemy is. You train, you swear revenge, and you try to act normal, but deep down, you know the world's rigged. Kinda reminds me of Eren Yeager, the guy who watched his mom get eaten alive when he was 10. He swore to kill every Titan only to find out that he was one of them. Imagine dedicating your whole life to destroying monsters, and then realizing the monster is you. But okay, let's say you still want to fight back. You join the Survey Corps. You know, the people flying around with swords and gas tanks like Spider-Man with PTSD. They make it look cool, but in reality, you've got a 50-50 shot of dying on your first mission. If a Titan doesn't eat you, you'll probably get stomped, crushed, or snapped in half before you can blink. And when you do survive, you come home missing your friends and wondering if any of this is even worth it. For every Titan you kill, there's another one waiting around the corner. Your victories are temporary. Your trauma is permanent. And the worst part? The higher-ups treat you like disposable weapons. It starts to seem like the world only remembers you as a body count. And don't even think the people in charge are any better. Inside the walls, it's politics, lies, and power games stacked on top of a century of secrets. If the Titans don't get you, the government will, for knowing too much. They'll feed you to another Titan and call it justice, all to make sure no one ever learns the truth. So, now let's say you weren't born inside the walls. Maybe you're in Marley. Well, you're now part of a race hated by the entire planet. You get branded a devil, forced into ghettos, and raised to believe your only value is dying in someone else's war. You're literally born guilty, carrying the sins of ancestors you never met. From the moment you can walk, you're told your life belongs to the state. And if you're lucky enough to inherit a Titan power, cool. You get 13 years to live before your body gives out. And this is where it really hits you. Nobody wins in this world. Eren tried. He fought for freedom, destroyed his enemies, became the devil the world feared, and still ended up alone, broken, and hated by everyone he thought he was saving. He didn't find peace. He just traded cages. He realized too late that in Attack on Titan, freedom isn't a prize. It's a curse that demands everything. Your friends, your life. At some point, you realize this world doesn't have heroes, just survivors. And that's what makes Attack on Titan terrifying. Not the Titans, not the blood, but the truth that everyone, no matter how strong, eventually becomes part of the problem. You can't fix this world. You can only survive long enough to see it fall apart again. So yeah, being born in Attack on Titan sucks. Not because of the Titans or the wars or even Eren's rage. It sucks because no matter what side you're on, the world itself is broken, and it drags you down with it. Even the strongest characters crumble under the weight of it all. They fight for peace, for justice, for freedom. But this story only knows how to end in loss. But hey, if you're still in the mood for pain, check out this video to see why it also sucks to be born in the world of Demon Slayer.